Hello, hello. I hope everyone's had a nice couple days here. Our weather has been fantabulous here, and definitely getting out while I've been able to. Today was off and taking a day out along the beach. I took some photos and posted them. We're in the most beautiful, beautiful spot, right where the Scotch Creek comes out and drains into the Shuswap Lake. So we spent an hour and a half hiking about, going through the bushes and through the reeds. It's all an area that's floodplains from the lake. And it was amazing, amazing weather, lots of fun, a lot of difficult trudging through the sand. And Dea definitely gets tired when we do that because it's harder to trudge through that sand. So that's what we were doing today. Yesterday we had went out and got a big load of birch. So once we got home, I had some exercise again to take place and in cutting and stacking the wood. That wood's going to be for next year. Hi, Caroline. Okay, we're going to do a meditation, and it'll start at 5. Usually about 5:15 I'd like to start. So hopefully you'll get to do it all. Hi, Jan. Yep, you made it. Thanks for joining. Hi, Angela. Hi, Julie. Sending prayers out to Julie and her family. Her father-in-law has had surgery today. He's been very, very ill. He has gangrene, and they did surgery to remove a portion of his stump where he had already had surgery. So unclear how every time, but you made it, Jan. And you can always catch the reruns. So that's one of the things we've got to remember. You can always flip back or go into the files, the video section there, and you can always catch up and check out ones that you missed and bring you right up to date. We're always switching things about. So today we're looking at releasing some old traumas and traumas that you may not know that you actually took part, that there was anything that happened. So anyone who's been to me for a session, there will be times that I'll ask, do you have a memory of your childhood? Do you have a lot of broken spots? Do you have a lot of areas that you don't remember anything? Because there's times where our mind, they say, our mind is kind, and it dissociates you, it removes you from what is going on. So some people actually float above and witness. Some people totally disappear, go to another place while there's a traumatic thing happening. So that's when, as you get older, you'll learn to dissociate with things that are going on around you. You'll be having a conversation, and the person will be talking, and you'll be saying, yeah, yeah, and you will have no recall of what they've said to you. That's because you have disassociated, you've disappeared from that. It's the lives you're trying to get. Well, I'm glad you made it today, and it's a meditation today, so it's a good one. So I'll ask these questions, and that's because the mind is kind, but our body doesn't forget anything that's gone on. It's embedded into the cellular makeup, it's embedded into us. So if there has been sexual abuse, has there been physical abuse that you may not be aware of, then this is something that we need to work on. So its little acronym is DID. So to work on those things, to do some releasing in regards to that, that's where we're going to go today, even though this meditation is good for absolutely anything that you're gonna need to work on. It's going to release your spirit. When it's ready to just let things go, it's just going to flow on out. There's oftentimes, even when I'm doing a session, and I'll say, The energy is moving. The person can even feel it moving. And yet I'm not getting any information. And that's because there is no reason. There's no reason for you to remember it. If I'm not getting information, it shows me that your spirit is just saying, okay, yep, this has gone on, and we're just going to let it go. We're going to do our forgiving. We're going to release this, and away it'll go. So that's a nice way of things going on. So same with some of the people that I work with that have been in the war and such, and they've gone through so many traumatic things. They've witnessed horrific things. And a lot of those sessions will be done via text messaging, and sometimes without even messaging, just a message to say, I'm going to be working on you at this time. And then sometimes I'll check in afterwards to say that I'm finished, and sometimes I don't. So they are able to just let it all go, to release this without having to worry about it. So yes. So as I was saying, what a beautiful, beautiful weather last couple days. So yesterday we were up top of the mountain and we were gathering birch. So we head off to wherever there's been logging done. We go in and you'll find trees that have been blown over because now there's nothing holding them stable to keep them up, and birch is a beautiful wood to burn. You get nice, hot, beautiful coals. It's a hot fire. And as winter gets going, it's nice to have that extra super duper heat. And Adea absolutely loves it. So yesterday she was out there, and we've had a couple sightings of grizzlies down in a couple of little areas in the valleys, in Solista and such. And I know Paul and I have seen one not even 10 kilometers away from our home. And yesterday we seen some mega footprints. I didn't get any photos. I wasn't thinking of that at the time. I wish I had now. So we'll probably have to go out and get some more. And so yeah, and today, just getting in touch with nature, being out there, go for a walk, taking care of yourself, doing your self-care. So today I had lots of exercise, that's for sure. And getting just to be at one with nature, to be with Creator. Yes, they do. They have chaga up here. I'm always looking for that as well. And always my luck, it's way up the tree. And I so often not able to harvest any. But yes, so when there is, I do. I'll take, but I never take I take a small portion. That way it continues to grow. And it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful fungus that it is so good for your pineal gland. It helps with keeping you in a good alkaline instead of having that acidic body. So it helps with that. It helps with many different things, that wonderful little fungus. So that's one that I definitely use and we look for when we're out there. So if everybody, I've been sharing it out as best as I can. As everybody knows, my equipment doesn't always work so swell for me. So if you could share it out, that would be wonderful, wonderful. I'm just going through and seeing who else I can add to the list here. And how is everyone else doing? Is there any questions? Is there anything else going on in regards to our meditation as to what we're going to be doing? There's Amanda. Hello. Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for joining. So make sure you guys are getting yourself, get your spot, get yourself so you're going to be comfortable for when we do the meditation. Yes. So usually in winter, so once it gets, we haven't had that yet. We haven't, we've dipped below freezing only a couple times so far. So yes, usually closer to February is when I would do that, January, February. So right now what we do is we start looking. We're out there searching and the weather, that's why we're still gathering wood for next year and such, is because the weather is fabulous. You are listening. Awesome, Bonnie. We're going to do a good meditation today. So it has to do with traumas and such that we don't have any recollection. And that happens so often, more often than not. I have many people come in, and when I ask them, do you have any recollection of inappropriate sexual touch? Do you have any recollection of any horrible abuse, you know? And often people will say, no, not at all. And then you're going through life, and all of a sudden you are having a heck of a time. You're struggling. There are things going on, and you cannot figure out what it is that is triggering. There's things all around you triggering you. And often, more times than not, that is exactly what is going on. So pay attention to some of those triggers. I'm just answering some people. Sometimes they message me in through the regular messaging. There we go. So share this out. So this meditation triggers memories? No, we're going to be releasing. No triggering. We are going to be releasing the emotions. There'll be forgiveness involved, because your spirit will be ready. Whatever is ready to lift is going to lift. So if there's things that have gone on that you may not remember, then this is going to assist you in releasing that. So there's even, I had one experience, because I know my abuses. And there was one that would always kind of fade away. And it was because it had to do with somebody that I cared so dearly about, and just had a hard time with that. And I remember part of what went on, and then I don't remember the rest. And it would bother me and bother me. And I did a lot of slugging through that one to realize that, yes, there was a memory that was being very deeply suppressed. So not wanting to bring it forward, not wanting to really realize and understand that, yes, this did happen. Really not wanting to know that truth. So, like I said, this meditation won't be triggering you. It's going to just bring us through very nicely. We'll do some releasing. You're going to get rid of some of this. And this retrograde is about a lot of that. If you'll notice, a lot of things are being triggered. We've had a horrific incident up here where I live in regards to two people losing their lives. And a lot of people I find have been having breakdowns, definitely rocking their world. So having to come forward and take that responsibility for self-care and to take care of ourselves and bring us forward in our healing. So that's key. So I see we got about a minute left. If you can get yourself either sitting or laying, whichever is more comfortable for you, whichever way you like to do it. To put your phone on mute so it doesn't go binging away while you're trying to bring forward these things. I'm hoping everything's quiet at my house. Everybody's downstairs. So, and I've got some music playing in the background, because I so strongly believe that frequency music, the toning, assists the body. It helps change the cells. It helps work things through so that it's not as difficult. So if everybody can get themselves ready, I'm going to do a little invocation. God, Goddess, source that all that is, my God self flows through me, guides me, uplifts me, and brings me to greater service to myself and all of the universe. All that is of love and light enters now. All else is returned to Creator, to be transmuted into true love and true light. I am the love of God, the will of God, and the daily source of God. I am all that I am. So it is. So start by taking some nice deep breaths, allowing the breath to come slowly through your nose, letting the air escape through your mouth with a sigh. As your breathing continues deep and slow, imagine you are seated and riding a beautiful, gentle horse. He is slowly walking down a pathway which leads up a mountain, up the trail. His steps are sure and safe. You can feel a slight breeze on your cheeks as you and this beautiful steed make your way up. As you come to a clearing, you are met by a smiling, wise being dressed in white. He welcomes you and motions you to hop off your horse. As you do, he pets and strokes your horse, thanking him for bringing you safely to this place. Your wise and welcoming host directs your attention to the other side of the clearing. There is a stone wall with a gate right in the middle, which lays open as if waiting for you to arrive. You and your wise host walk together to the gate, and you enter the most beautiful courtyard. You see a small round pond. The surface is like glass, like a mirror. You bend down and touch the water. But you catch your reflection and you look at yourself for a moment or two. Take a long, deep look at your reflection. You can see the smile, your eyes, which long to see deep, deep inside yourself. You see the disappointment in your eyes, and you realize you have experienced fear for not being loved or being accepted. The real you that's deep inside. You long to be loved for yourself, for being understood and accepted. And now the water begins to change color. It's as if a colored underwater light has just been turned on. The color is a deep, rich red. And for a moment, you feel a tingling at the base of your spine. And you know, without any doubt, this red light is nurturing you, healing you, giving you a feeling of understanding, and helping you release any anger or upset that you might have felt. You know that this red light is releasing all senses of greed, overindulgence, self-centeredness that you might have been the victim or have personally experienced. You feel a sense of alignment, of becoming very grounded and balanced. You can feel these energies releasing from the base of your spine. And now, the underwater light turns to orange. And you feel that all your doubts and your past imagined hurts just evaporating, dissipating. As your body receives the empowering healing from the orange pool. You can feel a surge of energies that you feel moving up your spine. And you know that you have a renewed confidence that others will now see your creativity and your energies. you'll have the courage and the will to share the wonderful and long-lasting relationships. Now, the underwater light turns to yellow, and you feel that what you use to have with you, that feeling of being oversensitive or inferior, are now being washed away. And in and around your belly button, you feel the tingling sensation. You are now aware that a warm yellow energy is moving into the navel area. Increasing your sense of personal power, grounding you, anchoring your newfound trust, totally in your gut feeling, and balancing what could have been oversensitivity. Now, the underwater light turns to green, and you know that the green douses you in a sense of being healed. You are opening to a new understanding, to a love of life, as you promise yourself to allow you to be loved by others, and they in turn show their love for you. All the walls around your heart are dissolving. You feel a deeper, more loving feeling flowing into your heart area. You feel a tingling up and down your spine. You are a complete being. The underwater light turns to the most beautiful electric blue. It's encouraging a surge of tingling energies to move up and down your spine. And to move into the back of your neck, through and around the throat, in and out of your ears, across your eyes, and across your nose. This electric blue colored energy clears, washes away, and dissolves all deceptions. All manipulations that you might have known, untruths that have been placed upon you. And now it connects to your inner true feelings, your higher thoughts, and a newfound sense of expression. There is in you an inner knowing, guiding your words and your thoughts, and allowing you to speak your truth. A deep blue and plum red light join together, lighting your pool. A soft, pulsating energy starts to move up and down your spine. Opening your inner beauty and showing itself to you. As an amazing feeling, a connection to the outer world. You are yourself. You are a being of light and love. And those that meet you will see you as a warm, gentle, loving person. Now that underwater light becomes a radiant violet. And you sense that this color has an incredibly special meaning to you. As it washes away all deep hidden fears, all doubt about what could be, what would happen to you in your future life. In part of what is your now moment. The violet light enhances within you a knowing, a deep understanding that you have a divine purpose. You will also know that no person or event can block you or keeping you from achieving this divine purpose. You begin to feel tingles along your spine and the top of your head as the radiant violet light instills love, belief, and understanding. Elevating you into your own divine person with a destiny that is special for you. The underwater lights fade and then glow together into a rainbow of light. They merge and become a golden white, radiating light. You see your face once more. You seem younger, happier, clearer, brighter. And your eyes are radiant and knowing. This pool is a healing friend. To whom you can return to at any time you feel the need. The light fades, as does your reflection. You stand once more in the center of that beautiful courtyard. Your guiding host smiles knowingly. Together, you walk through the gateway back into the clearing. Your horse gracefully trots towards you. He has been waiting for you. You remount and move off gently, effortlessly, as if on a slight breeze. back down the mountain trail, across the valley, and back to your own time and space, to the here and the now. You dismount from your horse, and this wise horse nods at you, turns, and walks away out of your sight. Now, bringing yourself back to the here and the now, taking some deep breaths, wiggling your fingers, and coming to the here and the now. There we go. Hope everyone's feeling wonderful. Hello to all the rest of you who've joined in. Hi, Denise. Hello, Maria. Jessie. Hi there. You haven't reached out? No, I haven't heard from you in a very long time. Hi, Alejandria. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Spike. Hi, Sarah. What do I get for you, Jess? Seeing life changes coming up for you, Jess. You'll be seeing the girls a little more. It's showing me more interaction with the girls, so it's coming up. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Bonnie. Who's feeling lighter after that? There was lots of energy, I'll tell you that. There was lots of energy being released there. Lots of stuff moving forward. So that's wonderful, wonderful. Let me know, everyone, how you're feeling, what's going on. So Jess, yes, I'm seeing you've got some changes coming up. You're gonna, I think, a little more serious things are gonna start happening in the way of lifestyle and such as well. But I'm seeing a little more interaction with the girls. Just answering a few questions as well on the side here. So who noticed some releasing there? There was quite a bit, as I was saying, when things were releasing around the belly button area. Who was feeling that energy running back up and down their spines? So at any time, come back, reuse this, sit down. It's actually not a very long one. It took us only about 20 minutes or so, just over 20 minutes. So 20 minutes to release some energy, to release some emotions. If you've been getting triggered and things you're feeling just out of sorts, go back to that pond, hang out. Some people even get into the pond. Good to hear, Bonnie. So Bonnie felt some energies moving and shifting about. Those are all good things to get them moving. So find a meditation, find a way to release. You're feeling lighter, released for sure. Well, I am so glad, Caroline, that you were able to pop in, and there, 20 minutes. Ta-da! So there's self-care, 20 minutes self-care. And look how different you feel from doing that. That's why it's key to take that time for yourself. Hi, Chandri. Thanks for joining. You have to go back and give this meditation a try. I think it'll give you a hand. What else do we got here? Oh, you're at work? Have a good night. We will. Thank you, thank you. You're going to rewatch, okay, Alejandria? Yeah, you joined in a little bit later, didn't you? That's okay. That's okay. You can probably still feel the energy. So this energy is going to release off you for a little while. So lots of liquid. Drinking lots of water. Have yourself a soak even if you can. Soak your feet. If you can't soak your whole body, soak your feet. Soak them in some Epsom salts. Put a good cup, 2 cups into a big basin. Sit with your feet in there and let that get on out of there. There, see, you feel better and you only seen a portion of it. So just imagine what happens if you start at the beginning. Relaxing. Good to hear, Denise. It's odd not having you in the bathtub. Denise is always in the tub usually when we get together. So, how have you been feeling too, Denise, since you've had your surgery? Things been moving along really well? What else we got? Maria, are you still here? Jessie, yes, you are. Didn't know if you got the message or not. Chandri, how are you feeling? Feeling a little bit down in your tummy. Are you feeling okay today? This energy is got people moving all over the place. You need to do more Epsom salts baths. Haven't seen? Yeah, I'm so used to you being in the tub when we're doing this. I know that's where I do most of my meditation. Most of my stuff is done while I'm like, think of how it draws, right? Water conducts. So you get in there and you start calling that energy in. You'd be amazed what you can accomplish in the bathtub, or like I said, a foot soak even. It's really important. Hi, Saber. Here's our mom to be. Everybody start sending her energy to start this little labor going on for her. She's got a big fella in there. He's probably looking at over 8 pounds at the rate he's going already. Oh, see, you know what, Denise? I still bath in the summer here when it's that warm. It's not as hot, of course, but I love to get into there. Huge adjustment for you, I bet. I'm just getting all kinds of energy coming in here as people are starting to pop in. More people are popping in. I can feel a lot of different energy. So I'm just going to keep sending different energies out there. He got a new shower and tub. Ooh. That's one thing I would dearly miss if I were to move. I would miss my bathroom here. It's quite bright. It's got a big skylight in it, and my tub is awesome. It's nice and big. So I enjoy having such a bright bathroom. My whole upstairs is actually quite bright. We have southern exposure, so that sun just shines in. With a couple skylights, I tell ya. Not much dark here. No dark here. You keep forgetting the Epsom salt. I never, well, see there. I go to the feedlots and I buy it in 50-pound bags. So I get lots of questions when I'm at the teller. If it's not the same girl, yeah, this last time we had a new girl and she had never seen, she was like, oh, you got lots of horses. I said, no, it's just got lots of me. Just me. I use probably more than what I did when I had horses. You haven't even cooked. Oh my gosh, Denise, my body would be yelling at me eating out all the time. It definitely lets me know. I wouldn't be able to do that. Visiting your mom. Oh, awesome. Good. Raspberry tea. So raspberry leaves for helping induce and getting that labor coming up. And then there's a few different ways. There's castor oil. There's cod liver oil they used to do. And there's also, my favorites is having intercourse. Or there is the, if you irritate, rubbing the nipples, that gets actually the milk going, and it also gets the cervix, because it's also, right, it's all connected. I'm not trying to be perverted or sick in any way, but it's all connected. So that's what gets things moving. So when I was pregnant with my children, the big thing was to get your nipples ready for nursing, and with cloth, and then with a scrub brush, so that you wouldn't go through the blisters or the cracking and such. So believe me, I used to do those things. You got stung by a bee at the pool. Oh goodness. Hopefully you didn't have too big of a reaction. Baking soda is always my favorite for that one. Making a baking soda paste, it'll help draw everything out, helps get that stinger out. At Simply Health. Okay. I don't think I've heard of them before. But that's good that you're able to find it. So I have raspberries, so I pick raspberry leaves. It's good for many different things as well, not just that. And in the spring, when the deer are getting ready to have their babies, they definitely are eating raspberry leaves and the thimbleberry leaves. So they're in the same family. So we watch the different things that they eat and how they also prepare themselves to give birth. It's amazing, and we use a lot of similar plants and such herbs as they do in order to get ready to have a baby. Oh, you didn't have any baking soda. Oh, tea tree oil. There you go. I never tried that on a sting, but I bet you that would work pretty good as well. My gosh, today flew by. We already got like 5 minutes left. I can't believe it. Doesn't see what a meditation does? It just blows this whole hour right away. So I'm hoping everyone really felt the different sensations with that, and that you were able to benefit from that. So pulling out those memories that we have embedded in ourselves but have no memory of, where our mind was so kind to us. You're hoping on the 9th. It'll be a month apart from your other son, who's December 9th. Oh, wouldn't that be neat? Okay, so you got a couple days, 2 days. And I will keep assisting as I have been in any way that I can. Is there a message for you today? Let's see, Alejandria. I'm getting you're not to be discouraged. So you've been trying, I'm seeing you've been trying to lose weight and you're getting discouraged. So not to get discouraged. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep following. So the biggest thing is discipline. equals repetition and structure. So make sure you're building a regime, making it a habit, right? Repetition, doing it all the time, every day, every day, every day. And that gives you the discipline so that this is able to follow through. That's your grandfather is like really adamant about this. He's kind of like, oh, you know, you need to be doing this. Just keep going. You're doing a great job. Don't be so hard on yourself. Oh, definitely, Saber. I will definitely send her energy. Have her think of the color red and place it on that root canal, okay? Where that dental work has been done. And have her breathe out the gray like we do, okay? You need to lose weight too. Well, that, my dear, those restaurants aren't helping. Unless you're just eating salad there. He's relentless. He is. He's in your corner, man. He's always there. That's what I said. Whenever we gather, he is one that he's always here to be sure that you're here with him. Okay, gonna watch those disappear as you follow the regiment. Remove the sugars, remove the yeast, remove those carbohydrates and those heavy grains, right? And you'll see as you clean the candida out of your body, then you really see a difference. Denise, I've got an older lady who's come forward here. She's saying she's enjoying watching you enjoy yourself. So you must be doing a lot of things. I think life is different now, of course. It's not like it was where you were living before. So that she's showing me that she is so enjoying. I believe it's a grandmother mom's side. She's enjoying watching you. So keep enjoying yourself and taking care of yourself, I'm getting. And don't be surprised if she starts coming to you in your dreams, or if you're going to start getting more information, and that's going to be coming via her. So pay attention to that. So go back, reuse this meditation. When you're feeling you are working through something's triggered you, or not. Perhaps you just need a good meditation. And say your shoulder hurts. There's something there. There's something you're pulling forward. If you haven't done something, even our injuries are connected. If we're tripping and falling, if we're banging our head, it all is a sign. Bang your head, pay attention. Then do one of these wonderful, wonderful meditations. Julie and I are always posting them. Make sure that's what you're doing. Oh, best prayers for your show, most definitely. Janis Joplin's going to be coming in, singing loud, let me tell you. No fears there. It's going to go off without a hitch. It's going to be wonderful. No, Denise, I'm seeing an older lady. It's not your mom. It's her mom. So your grandmother. So whether you had a strong connection with her or not, she's coming forward. She's going to be doing some guiding with you. So Jan Kadelka here, she is an amazing performer. She's an artist, and she does these wonderful renditions of Janis Joplin. She just makes it shine. I love watching her. You can feel the energy in the room. You can feel that channeling that is going on. Right now it's resonating, isn't it, Jan? I got the shivers all over. So I'm not going to be able to be there in attendance because I'm going to be at a coca ceremony that I'm doing with a group of people. And unfortunately, I'm going to miss it. And what I love is Jan she doesn't film anything that she does, and you have to go to check it out. So if you live in this area and you know it's on at the Hub on the 16th, so it's going to be awesome. That's your efforts. Be of service. Yes. Your mom's mom, Hattie. There you go. So Hattie's sticking around. She's going to be working with you, Miss Denise. And Jan, don't fear. You're going to channel that, Janice, and it's going to be awesome. So everybody have a most wonderful weekend. It's already here. Holy Dinah. Have a great weekend. And we will see you all on Tuesday. And remember to use these. Release those energies. Have a wonderful night. Good night. I have a call coming in. My son. Love you and good night.